Hey, welcome back, everybody. We've got a lot to unpack tonight. eBay Live, Vinted women's clothing chaos, and are eBay auctions actually dead? Hey, everybody!
Sit back.
Blue? Normal. The webcam's wigging out a bit. I don't know if it's the lights in here or something, or Belle's blue jumper.
I was going to say, apparently it's my fault. It's my blue jumper that's causing the problem.
But, yeah, the minute I go close up...
Does it do it when I go close up?
It kind of goes all bluey. Go on.
Nope.
No, it's
just
me.
You. Doesn't like you.
I wonder what it is then. Look. Can't even move.
Is it like mixing in with the grey curtain at the side of you?
What do you think? Shall I open the curtain?
Try it and see if that makes
It's annoying me. Anyway, Belle, you take over. I'm busy.
Hi, guys. Thank you for joining us again. Yes, it is Monday again. I feel like it's Monday every day. I hope everybody's had a good weekend. And, well, last week was bonfire night week, wasn't it? So hopefully you've all managed to get to some form of firework display or bonfire. Keep the traditions alive.
Hello, Rill.
Let's see if that makes a difference. There you go. It didn't do it when you leant forward then.
It's the curtains, guys. We've cracked it. Well done, babe. Well done.
No, not
so you are useful.
Not just a pretty face.
Oh no. I give up. Anyway, welcome everybody. Belle's going to say hello to as many people as possible in the chat. So get your hellos in. You've got 2 minutes, and you've got until the music finishes. Here we go. She's not ready.
Forgot that was my cue. Daydream.
Miss my cue.
So the first one I've got is Angel Delight. Then I've got Kevin Hawthorne, Pitco, Linlin Jeffries, Rockstar Sparkle US, Helen RD, Joe John, Jeff Davis, See What You Buy, Rosie Marsden, Fluffy the Muffin, Phil Higginson, Cavallis, Emsden, Karen Evans, Left-Handed Hummingbird, Speed Foot Flips, Paul Baker, Limelight Vintage, Steady Cam Man, Steady Cam Man, Alknax, all these people whose names I can't pronounce, Hillary Rhodes, Flipper Lee, Brummy Time Lord, Carol Harris, Resell for Rescue, Lisa Sean D. Sells. Is that a new one?
No.
Paul Hillman.
Sorry, Sean.
Mark Hill, Rosie Marsden, Secret Carper, Tap Peddler, Vinyl Nutter, Pat Walker, Demise Family, Guzzy, Alex Retro Drip, Nothing Major, Pat Walker, Cheryl Hughes, Married to Reselling, Chris Tyler, Laura Ken Jones, Ready Steady Retro. And I'm at the bottom.
There you go.
Woohoo! Flipper Lee, 89. Heavenly Boots. We watched Laura Shark do
yes.
whatnot.
I spent all the money that she sent me on my show back.
Yeah. I did try to watch a little bit, but I was working, so I couldn't really bid and stuff, but you look like you did really well.
She did very well, actually. I thought she did
So,
really
well
well. She
done.
sold some decent stuff as well.
Yeah, well done.
Let's just go back a bit through the chat. Rockstar Sparkle in bed with the flu. Oh, crikey.
Get better soon.
Had the Vinted customers from hell.
And his mum's in hospital. Wow, you really haven't had a great week, have you?
I hope things get a bit better for you. Feeling
Yeah.
better soon. Also, Rockstar Sparkle made a purchase from eBay. So thank you very, very much.
Thank you.
It's winging its way to you right now. Hopefully that'll cheer you up a bit. Or not. Joe John says you can't make a living on eBay anymore due to their high taxes, and now you'll have to declare every single dollar you make on eBay. Well, I declare everything anyway, Joe John. That's what you're meant to do. But you can definitely still make a living.
Well, you're still making a living.
I'm still paying my way. I'm still paying them half the mortgage, half the bills. So yeah, you can still do it. Don't give up.
With pennies left over for holidays.
Yes. Yeah, don't give up. Keep going.
It can be very disheartening at times. Nobody said reselling was easy.
Nobody said it was easy.
It's normally me that bursts into song.
I'm trying to cheer her up tonight.
Oh, don't tell them that, because they moaned at me last week for being miserable.
Oh no, she's not really, but she is being very self-conscious at the moment. Let's get through the chat a bit.
That's not going to help now. You've told everybody I'm self-conscious. Now we just want to shrivel.
We're all self-conscious.
I just want to shrivel under the desk.
Why do you think I wear this hat? Every video that I'm on, every live show that I'm on. I've said it before. Everybody in the chat knows, because my hair is disappearing fast.
Sadly, a hat won't cover all my bits.
And that's why I wear a hat all the time. I'm very self-conscious about it. I don't like losing my hair. Now, one day I'll have to just shave it off and just be done with it, but I'm not there yet. So we're all self-conscious about things.
Yeah.
Aren't we?
Yeah.
But as long as we've got supportive people around us, it'd be okay. Right.
You didn't tell me you weren't going to leave me.
I did.
Did you? I don't remember you answering me.
I said, don't be silly. Stop being stupid.
And is that they know the comments because you're just scrolling through?
Yeah, they're just hellos. George's Treasure Shed is in. George's Treasure Shed, everybody has quit YouTube. He's gone.
What?
He's quit. And we got a thumbs up for George for quitting YouTube.
We're not even doing anything.
We didn't do nothing. I think it was there, look. See my finger in a funny position. He's gone.
Was meant to be back in Wales this week, but the job got delayed. Oh, well, you know, whenever you're in Wales, just give us a shout. You're always welcome to come round, George.
Robert Anthony, new name in the chat, says it's Deborah Sardines of a half.
We've had Robert before.
Have we?
Yeah. Look,
She
there's no
apologies.
thumbs. Stop thumbing.
Stop it.
You mean she's not with us?
She's moderating on another live challenge.
I
can't believe it. All right.
How
Jesus.
dare she? How very dare she?
Oh, tell her we're very, very disappointed.
And she's going to miss her birthday shout out as well. What the hell?
Is it a birthday?
Oh,
no, it's not.
Didn't somebody say it? I thought you read it was a birthday.
No, I didn't.
Sorry, I made that bit up.
Vinyl Nutter said, my wife got bitten by a cat this weekend.
Cats are evil.
I had to go to the doctors today. They sent her to hospital and they want to keep her in for 2 days. Bloody hell. Crikey.
That is bad.
That is bad. Send our best.
My sister, who recently lost her cat, has decided to foster, and she put a picture in our group chat the other day of her first foster cat. And I'm glad it's a foster cat, because when she first put the picture, I thought it was a new cat she'd got, and I was struggling to find the words to tell her how cute it was and happy I was for her, when actually I thought it was ugly, because it's one of them naked cats.
It's a rat.
It's like a bald rat. And I was like, thank God it's a foster cat. Can I tell you what I honestly think now? And it come with little jumpers that she has to put on it. But yeah.
Paul says, any job news?
No, not
Things
really.
are still ticking over, aren't
they? Nothing. No major updates yet. So hopefully soon. But yeah. I haven't applied for any more jobs since last week, have I? That was why I was stressed last week.
No, you haven't.
No,
You've got like three on the go.
I've got like three.
Three in the pipeline, different
Yeah.
stages.
That I'm just waiting to hear from. So I'm leaving it at that for now. No point in applying for more yet.
Demise said last event of the year for them at Liverpool Comic Con. Oh, and Demise put in the Discord as well that he could have got me a ticket for that, but we're busy this weekend coming. But thank you very, very much for thinking of me. It's very kind of you, that.
Is that the one you went to last time?
Mm-hmm.
With Big Steve?
It's a new thing, Ken, that YouTube is showing people's actual names, like their usernames, rather than their like written names.
Oh, is that why I'm getting confused?
Don't know why it's doing that. Yeah, that's why we're not recognizing some names sometimes. Because like mine would normally say just Car Boot Chris, like spaced out properly, but it doesn't say that anymore. So Car Boot Chris Treasure Hunter. So it's annoying. It'll probably switch back at some point. Stop thumbing. Yeah, that's what she said.
Mm-hmm.
Let's have a get down the chat a bit. What's happened to M's Den? Sorry, have I missed something here?
They're talking about the car. Somebody put poor Galaxy. Is that?
Well, the car, and then we've got Marie who's like broken a leg or something. I'm assuming it's not.
Is that house cursed? Have you bought a cursed house? Is that what's going on?
I hope not, because they love that house.
I know.
Guzzy says, M's Den, how are you managing 3 channels?
I know.
Oof. Well, they're managing to pump the content out.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely, I've seen 2 videos today from M's Den. Have I missed one? Mrs. Treasure Shed has picked up a temporary Christmas job. Starts next week. Oh, nice one.
Cool.
They might keep her on after. That's good.
That'll be an interesting dynamic for you guys. But yeah, gets her out and about.
Nearly a theft at York Car Boots with Demised family trolley. Yeah, I saw that video. Yeah, someone walked off with their trolley. That was funny, that.
M's Den's house isn't cursed. Let's hope not.
No, it's not. Don't be silly. Don't be silly.
No, it's just that they just seem to be having really poopy luck at the moment, don't they?
Yeah.
And they're not the sort of people that should be having poopy luck. They're very nice people that put very nice things out into the world, so should have very nice things coming back.
Paul's printer broke today. We just can't catch a break.
Oh, see, I told you. What's going on? Well, they say it comes in 3, so hopefully...
That's about 9.
Oh.
So that's 3 lots of 3.
Maybe you're a cat.
What does that mean?
Is it 9 lives, like a cat?
I actually just made that number up. So.
Don't know.
Dwayne's in. Welcome, Dwayne.
Hi, Dwayne. We've not seen Dwayne for ages. Nice to see you back. Are you still reselling, Dwayne?
Why would he not be reselling? What?
Because
what have I missed?
Dwayne's one of our younger viewers, isn't he? If I remember correctly. Aren't you one of our younger viewers, Dwayne?
Well, if you class someone as being 84 and being one of the younger viewers, then yeah, probably.
He's not 84. That's one haunted house, says Pitco.
There'll be a national sausage shortage next.
Paul and Marie will have a run of very good luck. They've earned it for sure.
Hope
exactly.
So.
That's what they put enough good out into the world. It should be coming back by now.
And Paul said, bought a pair of
there you
XL.
go. Dwayne's 16.
I know. I was joking. I was winding you up.
Because he was like 14 when he first started watching.
Was he?
Yeah.
That's 2 years of his life gone.
I know.
Like that. Wasted on
young entrepreneur, though.
Wasted on watching Monday nights. Paul Baker bought a pair of XL Adidas Real Madrid joggers for £1. Sold the same day for 20.
Very good.
Bargain. Is it? I wonder if Dwayne is our youngest viewer tonight. Do you think he is?
Possibly.
There's 81 people in. Is anybody here younger than Dwayne at 16 watching?
And that doesn't include if you've got kids sat with you, or does it?
No.
Do they have to be old enough to have
Regular
a
viewers.
YouTube account?
Yeah, regular viewers.
No, says Paul.
What we're going to talk about tonight. Well, if you guys have got any hot topics to put them in the chat and we'll talk about them. But also, I've got a few bits to talk about. George's Treasure Shed.
20 months.
20 months. Highly recommend the membership for any new viewers. Thank you very much, George. Appreciate it.
Bless him.
Oh, while we're here, tell you what, we'll do it. We'll just thank you, everybody.
Paul says, "Can we see Dwayne's ID, please?"
Big thank you to all our members, including George's Treasure Shed, who's no longer on YouTube. He quit. So sad to see him go, really. There you go. These things happen. Coiny Coins, Mark Hill, Hartwell Ceramics, Andy Green, Nespresso, Ready Steady Retro, Laura Shark, Monumental over here. Who's next? Joan. Who's next? Resell for Rescue. Who's coming up? Matt Sells Stuff. Glamour's Closet. Paul Daubney. GT Pre. Oh, thank you, everybody. Appreciate it. It's $2.99 a month. You get entry into our Discord. We chat about all things reselling. We help each other out. It's not a guru channel. Okay. It's not. Don't come in there looking for like one-on-one mentorship. We'll all help everybody with anything, but it's not a guru thing. It's just a nice little community of people. So yeah. If anyone says, "Oh, don't join the guru memberships," it's not a guru membership. It's just supporting the channel and supporting us. Because you like us.
Dwayne started watching us 2 years ago. This September just gone, and now we started college.
Yeah.
So yeah,
we'll go through all his milestones.
I hope that is going well for you, and I hope that you're still doing your reselling as well, and that's doing well for you. Nice little side hustle to get you through your college days.
Are you still reselling, Dwayne? Are you and what are you selling and stuff? Like, give us a reminder where you're up to with reselling.
Vinyl Nutter says, "Nice talking to you and Derek last week, Chris."
Oh yes. We did a private listing session on the Discord group, which was fun.
Oh, we've got more coming out now. Ken says he's 15.
Oh, bugger off.
Pete's Toys and Things says, "Thank you. We got his whatnot delivery."
Excellent. Thank you very much, Pete.
Frandy Bentoff says they're 15 plus 30.
Not dissimilar to me. Alex's Retro Drip. I just had to leave a negative feedback for eBay official packaging. Their service is absolutely diabolical. Still waiting over a week and a half. The time to post out my boxes and tape. I must be the only one getting poor service. I've always had pretty good service from them.
I must not be the only one getting.
Yeah. But what I tend to do is, like, as soon as the code drops in on the 1st of the month, I tend to put my order in then. So perhaps, like, if you leave it a week or so, or mind you said you've already been waiting a week. Maybe if you leave it a few days, they get busier or something. But yeah, I don't know. That's all you can do in it. Open item not received. Leave some feedback, and hopefully they resolve it for you and get it delivered.
Oh, George says he did quit. You're not wrong, but please don't unsubscribe. He'll be back. Just having a little break.
Yeah, I'm only messing.
Linley's going to be 66 on Saturday.
Who's the oldest person in the chat?
No, but she needs a birthday shout out.
Oh, yeah, let's do it.
Mm-hmm. And Dwayne says he's a bit young.
Happy birthday! Woo!
Happy birthday, Lin. I cut Bell off mid.
He does it all the time.
I love it.
Yeah,
absolutely. I live for that.
One of these days he's going to get a black eye live on YouTube.
So Dwayne, hang on. So Dwayne doesn't resell,
but he says he helps his parents who do stuff on eBay.
Right.
So there you go.
Okey
so
dokey.
technically, you are a reseller then.
You're a reselling assistant.
You're a reselling assistant.
Tracy Davis is in. Welcome, Tracy. Your volume goes quiet and then louder again. Is there anybody else having problems with the volume? Should be okay.
Don't give him more stress. The fact that he's having issues with the lighting's enough.
Does it sound okay, guys? We're on the wireless mics, so mine's up here. Bell's is over here. So
Tracy's with us. Hi, Tracy. Meowdy, everyone. How's it going at the Bad Cat Cafe? countdown to the big parade coming up, 22nd. Looking forward to watching some of that.
Oliver Ian's popped in.
Hi, Oliver Ian.
No, I've not. The only one problem I had was eBay packaging once was when the quality of one lot of boxes that arrived was a bit pants. Like they've definitely improved the quality of the boxes in the recent months, and I've got used to that certain level of box. And I know this sounds really fucking sad, doesn't it? But they sent a load of boxes, and I feel like they were an old batch because they were really thin. The green ones, the sort of square ones, the green ones, and they were dead thin. So I messaged them and said, "Have you reverted back to the old boxes that were a bit crap?" And in the end, they sent me out a whole new lot, so I ended up with 2 for the price of 1. So that was good.
But most people are saying they've not had an issue with the packaging.
Yeah.
Tap Peddler's always had great service. Married to East saying something going on with the eBay packaging supplier. Last 2 orders have been wrong.
Oh. I've never had a wrong order.
I know Oliver Ian is a fucking nuisance, isn't it? Typical cut bell off. MZM's always had a good service. Andy Bento says, I keep getting poly bags from eBay and every 5th one is stuck together about a quarter of the way down. I submit a query and they said they send a new pack out.
Yeah. They're normally pretty good at replacing stuff if it's not right.
Hilly was 63, so Linlin's going to beating you still.
Linlin's the oldest. Sorry, Linlin. You're very, very old. She's going to
Well, no,
unsubscribe now.
Ken Jones says he's 61.
Ian G said, I first started watching when I was 18. I'm now retired. Yeah. So the sound sounds fine. It must just be you, Keith. It's you. It's a Keith problem.
Carol said, hope you did well with your Whatnot show, guys. Sorry I missed it, but was babysitting the grandchildren. We'll let you off,
don't worry
Carol.
about it.
But yeah,
no, it went well.
Yeah, we did well. It was another good show. Obviously, it was hosted by me. Come on.
I can't go back because Belle just sells more than I do. So it's people like a bit of totty on screen, don't they? So
whatever. Well, that's not going to work having me on then, is it? Here
we go again. You see, this is what I've been contending with today, guys. Please feel sorry for me.
Oliver Ian says, if we tell him it's rubbish, can I buy your mics when you replace them, Chris?
There's no point, Steve. You don't put out any videos.
Oh, Tap Peddler said, will Santa be doing his car boot Chris wave again at the parade?
Oh, yeah, we need a special wave. We need to come up with something different this time for him to do. Right, well, we'll have a think about that.
The only problem we've got with this, which you keep forgetting, is we've got me niece's fiance's 30th surprise. He don't watch, does he? It's a bit late. I've already said it now, haven't I? Anyway, we've got to do.
No, don't go any further, just in case.
We've got to do on that day. So I've got to try and time it to when I can actually. I'm going to try and get it on my phone and watch it while I'm there because I don't want to miss it. And because Santa don't come out till like right at the end of the show, does he? He's like the last. He's like the big thing at the end. Not literally the big thing at the end. Like
Bret Hart is in.
They don't
Stop
watch
it. I'm fed up with seeing this thumbs up, babe.
I know. But you've got my brain going, but they never watch the show, so they're never going to.
Well, but you never know the one time they do.
Yeah, knowing my luck now, we'll watch back and I've ruined the surprise. Me and my big mouth.
Pig is 103. Belle's 30, my arse. In the dreams.
I wish I was 30. I was 30 when we met.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I turned that first year. I turned 30 in the January.
Maybe it's time to trade up, and trade in for a newer model again.
Yeah, you're probably
going to
right.
be all insecure again now.
You're probably right. I need to go. Stack me on the scrap heap. Santa says he's the oldest by far.
Reseller kid, yeah. He was from up north, wasn't he? Newcastle way.
He was another young un.
He was young.
Yeah, he was out. There was Dwayne and Reseller Kid.
I don't know where he's up to now, though.
Where are we up to? I was trying to see where we're up to. Oh, Linlin says thanks for the birthday wishes. You're welcome, Linlin. Hope you have a lovely birthday.
Geordie Reseller's popped in. Welcome.
Tap Peddler says, I've not had this issue myself, but I heard they can sometimes refund, and if you've used your voucher, you don't get it back, so lose out. But never had that issue myself.
I just like to say I'll have a replacement rather than a refund, and then that way you don't lose out on the voucher, do you? Okay, so we talked about Whatnot, but this weekend I had an email from eBay. I don't know if anybody else has had it. I don't know if they're opening the floodgates a bit, but I had an email from eBay inviting me, saying you're in, inviting me to join up on eBay Live, the live selling platform on eBay. And obviously I was happy about that because I've been trying to get on there for a few months now. I put in 3 applications and I've heard nothing from any of them until now. I finally got an invite to join. So what they did was they sent this this Excel spreadsheet attachment. I had to fill in a load of information that a lot of it was not relevant at all. So I hope that doesn't affect my ability to get on there. It's like some really irrelevant questions. And yeah, I've sent it back. So they said to me they're hoping to get me on, if all being well, before the end of the month. I want to be on there quicker because I want to make the most of Q4. Yes. And also make the most of Q4 and 0% selling fees, because there's 6 months 0% is being offered out to people starting up on eBay Live. I think it's a standard offer. I think most people are being offered the same thing. So I don't think I'm doing anything wrong by saying that. It was quite clear in the email that people are being offered 0% for 6 months on the fees. So yeah, it'd be nice to jump on that. So I'm in a bit of a limbo at the minute because I've got Whatnot shows lined up, and I'm still waiting for eBay to come back and say you're ready to go. I've got to have some kind of onboarding video or onboarding chat, and then we can go from there. So I'm probably gonna still commit to. I'm still going to keep Whatnot going, because who knows, eBay Live might just not work out the way Whatnot does, because I'm doing very well on Whatnot at the moment. So I don't want to, what's the phrase? Cut off the hand that feeds you or something, you know, by moving to a different platform. I don't know. Is that the right phrase? I don't know.
You literally walked in there, didn't you, the other day, and you were like, how do you fancy admin on eBay? Being an admin on eBay Live? I was like,
no, presenter.
Oh yeah, presenter on eBay Live. I was like, no.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
How do you sign up and I present? How does that work?
We need the totty. That's what it is.
Well,
nobody wants to buy from me.
You better put a Wonder Bra on, then, hadn't you?
Yeah. So I don't want to cut off Whatnot. I don't want to lose Whatnot, because I've built up a nice following on there. I've built up good feedback, lots of reviews. I'm very happy with that, and I've been very happy with how the shows have been ticking over on Whatnot over the last few weeks. Been going very well. So I'm going to carry on there. I'm going to try eBay Live as well at a similar time and see how that goes. I don't know if eBay Live will give me any special deals for viewers to come along and get some free money like Whatnot did. That could be a bonus for anybody coming along, but I don't know if that's the case. But yeah, watch this space, because I've sent off my spreadsheet thing that they sent me.
That is double. That is the double amount of stock you're going to need as well to do 2 lots
I know,
of
but
live shows.
I'm not probably going to do the same number. I'm probably going to like cut back a bit on Whatnot and move some of it over to eBay while I test it. I mean, it'd be crazy to not use eBay when it's 0% fees. And I've got to test the platform. I've got to see what it's like and see if it's worth staying on. See if it actually does compare to Whatnot. I mean, Whatnot gets a lot of stick. I've given it a lot of stick over the last year or two. But it actually seems to be picking up a pace at the moment. And it's Christmas, so it's a great time to be on there. But I hope it doesn't take too long for eBay and it ends up going into January. That's because then we'll lose a bit of momentum if that happens.
Everyone will spend the Christmas money with you. Don't worry
I
about it.
suppose so. I suppose so. And that I mean, if it does drag into January, then at least I will just carry on with Whatnot.
At this rate, I will be having a full-time job as a reseller just because Chris is putting me on all the bloody shows.
Yep. You love it though. You've
loved
loved doing it, haven't you? You've really enjoyed it.
I enjoy
You love it.
I enjoy supporting you. And yes, I have made you good money in the last couple that I've done. So I enjoy doing that for you. And I feel like I'm actually contributing to paying for some of my holidays.
Fair enough. M&S Percy Pig Milk Chocolate Christmas Advent Calendars.
Ooh.
I'm not keen on the chocolate though. I like the sweeties.
Belle does the Whatnot, Chris does the eBay Live. There you go, sorted. You're not helping Oliver Ian. Evening, everyone. Bounty Hunter joined us. Oh, he said, "Hi, Chris and Belle. Could you please wish my daughter a happy 13th birthday?"
Who's that?
Thank you. Bounty Hunter's daughter. Well, he hasn't.
Are they watching?
He hasn't told us your name, so we'll just call you Bounty Hunter's daughter. So happy 13th birthday,
Baby Bounty.
Baby.
Happy birthday! Woo!
Happy birthday.
And yes, he did cut me off again. So happy birthday. Hope you have a lovely day. Give you some love hearts because I don't know how to make the balloons work. Nothing's working.
It works when you don't want it to work.
I know. Why is it? What's it doing? Come on. No, sorry. I was going to give you hearts, but it's not giving it.
Ready Steady Retro said, eBay Live will become a mainstream once Carboot, Chris and Bargain Bell do their magic. That's very kind of you.
If that's what you call it.
Hi, Dan. Welcome. Money Mental's in as well.
Hell, we are honoured.
Rare appearance.
Honoured. Did you remember it was Monday for a change?
Lisa reckons it might make us more money than Whatnot. Maybe. I don't know. We've built up we have built something up on Whatnot, and we'd be starting from zero on eBay. I don't know.
We've been seeing a lot of I'm going to say new faces. We don't see people, and a lot of new people coming into the Whatnot shows as well recently. Which is always good because our Whatnot shows have relied heavily on the people that follow the channels and come to watch because it's us. But you guys only have so much money you can spend with us, so it's good to get new people in, and we seem to be getting sort of a change, a change in the following that's coming. So yeah,
when you finish your Whatnot shows, right? And you go to do your packaging and you get your picking list and all your list of sales, and you go, it tells you who's a new buyer and who's not. And like the last few shows, I've normally had about 30 buyers and I've sold over 100 items. So people buy multiple items on Whatnot. And
we're having to make extra listings, aren't we?
Yeah. What I've noticed is if I have 30 buyers, about 20 of them, so 2/3 are normally new buyers to the channel, so that's good. That feels like a good amount of growth on there, like 10 regulars, 20 new people, and that compounds over time. If you keep coming on and keep coming on, it compounds. You get new people. It's
great having our dedicated followers who come and see all the shows and always spend some money with us, but we don't want to have to rely on that. You can't rely on it's not fair on people. Yeah, it's not fair on you guys. We don't want like you spending money just because you want to support us, which is lovely. But like I said, your pockets are only so deep as well. So we do need that extra people coming over. Maybe we've had the extra ones because it is a female.
Yeah, possible. It is a female, so it's being you.
Yeah.
Sandra says, I watch a charity on eBay. They also sell on Whatnot. Oh, cool. So they're doing dual selling. So there's no reason why, it might be a case of once you find out which things sell the best on like eBay, it might be a case of clothing goes better on eBay and the collectibles go better on Whatnot. And I'm fine with that if that is what happens.
Oliver Ian says, what if Whatnot do 0% fees at the same time to combat eBay? What do you do then?
Whatnot do put out the odd offer on fees, but I
got it as a new person, didn't I?
As new people you get it, but sometimes they do category specific stuff just to boost a certain category, like they'll say clothing sellers for the next week or whatever.
Oh, there you go. We've got Baby Bounty's name. She's called Darcy.
Darcy.
Yeah, so happy birthday, Darcy. Hope you've had a lovely day. Paul Baker says Big Regatta 2025 was missing out of seeing you and Bell and Demise family and Yorkshire Picker all at York Racecourse. Oh,
Yeah, you missed out on that
I
one.
know. I mean, to be fair, ours was a last-minute trip. It wasn't planned. I mean, we were lucky that we bumped into the Demise family, really. And that was just a coincidence. But yeah, we're always happy to bump into people. We bumped into somebody at, how do you pronounce it? Moxtra.
Yeah.
Moxtra car boot on Sunday morning. We popped in on the way over to Bangor. And there was
Pardon?
and there was a freaking thumb's getting on my
I know
nerves.
what is going on with that thumb.
And there was a lady selling who watched us, didn't she? Did you get her name?
No, I didn't. I'm sorry, but
No.
if you're watching,
but it's always
thank
lovely
you.
to meet somebody who watches us. And I ended up buying 4 Christmas tapes from her, which you'll be horrified to know. I tested out a couple of them today.
We're already watching Christmas films, guys. We watched Spirited yesterday.
But this is Chris's solution on controlling my menopausal hormones that doesn't cost him money.
Ready Steady Retro said, will you be the first UK YouTuber to do eBay Live? No. Simon the Gentleman Marketeer is already on there. Who else, guys, is on eBay Live already that does YouTube? There's going to be more, isn't there? I'm definitely not the first on this time. I was, if not the first, one of the first on Whatnot. I was very early adopting on Whatnot. But I'm not sure. Who else do we know on eBay Live? Let us know.
Did you read Married to Reselling's who said about the seeing more advertisements for Whatnot recently?
Oh, I did pop that up and then I didn't follow it up. Can you read it out, babe?
Speaking of Whatnot, I have been seeing more advertisements recently. Do you think things have generally improved, or do you put your success down to your hard work? I've been seeing a lot on TikTok. There's a lot of TikTok sellers that are doing content on buying from Whatnot, not necessarily selling, but buying from Whatnot. So I do think that's helping, the fact that the TikTok creators have picked up on it.
I think it's improved, but also Q4, isn't it? So it's the peak time for Whatnot. Like every time it comes to Q4, the last 3 years I've been doing it, Q4 always really goes really well. Like especially if you're doing the collectibles, toys, and things that are perfect for Christmas gifts, it goes really, really well. So I've been very happy with it.
What we do on our shows are like, as I keep banging on about, the wrap-ups. So the cheap, wrap-uppy type things.
Mostly under £10 items,
that people can just stock up. I mean, when I say that, there is people that have been literally stocking up, haven't they? Some people have bought so much.
One person, I think the most I've had recently is one person spent about 180 quid in one show.
But they got some really good stuff.
But they got
the
biggest box of stuff you've ever seen. In fact, I think I had to split that bundle into 2. It was that big. But yeah, it's going well, but it's Q4. Like, will it be the same in January? Probably not. Almost certainly not. Dan says the youngsters on Whatnot selling Adidas and Nike are saying that the margins are smaller than 2 years ago. I don't know if fees went up. No, fees have been the same, I believe, for the last couple of years since I've been on. I don't think the fees have changed. So I don't think it's that. Maybe the margins are slimmer because it's costing them more to buy the stock. That's probably it, because it's harder to get stock like that from the wholesalers and stuff. It's more expensive than what it used to be. And like wholesalers are now selling stock themselves on Whatnot and eBay Live. You see them like Lynch Wholesale. I don't know who else is on there, but I know those guys do it. But there'll be other. Well, exactly. If you're a business, why wouldn't you like pick out some bits and just like open a bale or save some stuff for Whatnot shows and make a few more quid than what you can on wholesale? It doesn't bode well for us as resellers buying from wholesalers, because you start being left thinking that all the stuff is being cherry picked and put on their own Whatnot or on their own eBay Live page, and then you're thinking, well, am I going to get anything worth selling in my bundle? And the prices have gone up on wholesale as well anyway.
Do you think Whatnot the number of people coming to Whatnot has increased as well? Because at the beginning it was all resellers selling to resellers, whereas now there seems to be a lot more people coming buying for themselves. I don't think we've had as many, or what I would think were our resellers buying from us, just because of the random variety of what they're getting.
I think it's improved massively. I think the audience has changed a little bit. I still think there's a lot of resellers, don't get me wrong. But I do think that people are buying for themselves and their family. But again, the Q4 effect, really. The number of orders that I have where it's 1 or 2 items purchased suggests to me that that's a personal purchase. When people are buying 10, 15, 20 items in one go, might be the odd personal, but there could also be some resale element in that. That's what I find anyway.
Oh, Andrew says he doesn't have to commute to the warehouse in the evenings anymore, so he's got more time for us. Well, that's good to know,
Cool.
Andrew.
Oh, George has got a whatnot this Saturday, Christmas gift bonanza, 8 p.m. Oh, nice one, George. I shall look you up, and I've already got you, obviously, but I need to bookmark that one so I don't forget.
Oliver says, thank God you're getting new customers. So Aim and Steve, because I'm now broke. You love it. You love coming spending.
Especially when you get some of the deals that I've been giving them lately. Sandra Parker, enjoyed your podcast with Polish Pete. Thank you, Sandra. I enjoyed that one as well. That was the longest podcast that we've ever done. 1 hour, 50 minutes. But it needed it because we had to cover a lot of ground.
Paul Baker says the Yorkshire Picker is ill and in hospital.
Really?
Apparently.
Oh.
Well, if you see him or know him or hear from him, then send him our wishes. Hope he's...
Say we said hello.
Yeah, hope he's feeling better. Aaron Sells has joined us. Long time.
It's just demise. Oh, sorry, Aaron. Sorry. Welcome. Oh, yes. Long time, yeah. Beth missed out on the meet up too from Demise. Yep, you did.
Fluffy says selling platforms should have their own natural footfall. They do if they promote themselves to get themselves known. I think the problem that we've had with Whatnot is nobody knew what it was. Nobody knew about them because they just weren't advertising, were they? There was nothing out there. I don't think I spoke to another person outside of the reselling world that had ever heard of Whatnot. And if they had, it's only because they knew it because we were on it.
Yeah. Dan says Andrea had her Christmas present early this week, a GoPro. Ooh, nice.
Very nice.
Very nice indeed. And Jeff also mentioned here that he missed our last Whatnot show. I wondered where you were, Jeff. You're normally there somewhere lurking. Yeah, not to worry.
How dare you miss me presenting, Jeff?
I know, bad Santa.
I know.
CMC Retro are on eBay Live. Melissa Hembry, I don't know who that is. Anyone else that we know on eBay Live, or is it mainly just Gentleman Marketeer?
Well, it's Lisa replying to that saying that guy that does electronics.
Oh.
Messini, Hembry do both.
Have
you done that one?
Just put that one up. Some people complaining last night and Whatnot about getting fake goods. And that's it. We're at the bottom of the chat. So that's eBay Live. I'm looking forward to getting stuck into it. I hope they do actually process it as quick as possible so I can have a go. I don't quite know because I've got different categories. I could do sportswear like jerseys and stuff. I could do a jersey show. I could do just men's clothing. I could do the collectibles and figures and toys and stuff. I could do that. So I've got lots of different categories I could dive into and I could switch it up.
Or you could do, I mean, what do you guys think? Let's put it out there. Chris has been debating doing a Whatnot show, but doing a higher value Whatnot show. It's something that he's been toying with. So we normally do the walls, which start at £3. And then what we've been doing is we've been throwing in some premium items out of his eBay just to see if people are interested in some of the higher value stuff.
That's been working quite well, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's been going.
Not everything goes, but probably half of what we've brought out on the premium side has gone.
So what do you reckon? Would you reckon people would be interested in having a show that is non £3 starters and just
really good quality,
good
expensive
quality
items.
premium items. Yeah, do you reckon that would be something that's worthwhile?
Or do people generally just want? Do you want the mix
Bargains.
of the bargains with the odd premium item? I don't know. Trugman says the advantage eBay Live is going to have is that it's a household name. Nobody's heard of Whatnot in the UK.
Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely.
Well, it could end up being, what was that other one we tried, which flopped?
Oh,
Is that still going?
Yeah, it's still going. I could never get on with it. I only did
No,
2 or 3
I
shows
didn't
with it. I
like
didn't
it.
like it.
And Oliver Ian definitely didn't like it.
What was it? Tilt.
Tilt.
No, I didn't like
Tilt
that.
was not user friendly.
No, it wasn't user friendly,
At
and it wasn't
all.
user friendly as a seller. Like
No.
getting all your labels and stuff out, it wasn't good.
No, Oliver Ian still got a sore spot from that.
Cheryl said, "Is there any chance you could do a session on identifying fake goods, Chris?" I don't know how easy that would be, Cheryl, because there's so many different categories, and the problem is I'm not an expert on fake goods either. Like I can identify a fake jersey or a sports shirt or something, but if it came to like Louis Vuitton or
your trainers and stuff, you go through a checking app, don't you?
Yeah, trainers. I use a check app, and actually check app now can do certain brands of clothing as well, so that's good. I'm not an expert, you see, Cheryl, so you know.
And to be fair, I don't know how anybody can be an expert how good people fake stuff these
Really
days.
good,
yeah,
so good.
I think there'll always be some fakes that manage to get through.
Yeah.
You've picked something up at the weekend that you're not sure of whether it's real or not. Have you put them through check yet?
Not yet. No, I picked up a pair of Bape trainers, Bathing Ape,
which is a really
high end
brand.
£5. So chances are it's fake, but I wanted to take the chance. I said to her, "Are they legit?" And she said, "I don't." She said, "What were her words?" She said, "I only sell legit," or something like that. And of course, everybody says that, don't they? Like most people say that. So I thought, £5. Let's give them a go. See, see if they are legit or not. So I'm going to put them through the check app and see, if they come out to be real or not. And if they are for a £5, that would have been a good buy.
Oliverine says, I've noticed so many of these speed sellers on Whatnot don't mention much about condition of items and getting them and they're damaged more and more. I've noticed that, to be fair, that people aren't sort of taking, I mean, you're speaking to somebody who I like to get things snappy and going and moving, but you still have to describe an item.
Yeah.
You still have to tell people what they're buying. But yeah, it's one of the things that put me off buying anymore from Whatnot, because people just aren't, they're just sort of like, they're not even holding it up so you can see it fully to see what it is. And there was one the other day that was doing it that fast that they weren't even reading out sizes. And it's kind of like, how are you going to buy something if you don't know what size it is?
Yeah.
So yeah.
Lisa said, what sort of values and what would you be selling? It could be, most of the time with the premium stuff, it's likely to be the collectible stuff more than anything else.
So we tend to have, like, at the minute, we have a £10 category, a £20 category, and then
something
above. So
end.
Anything from 25 up to, they've been up to 50. So like you said, but that's been sort of a percentage off what you would sell them.
Cheaper than eBay, basically.
On eBay.
Like if I've got something up for 50 on eBay, I'll bring it onto Whatnot and I'll say, well, if anyone wants this for 40, it's 20% off, or I might do it slightly cheaper depending on how long I've had it or whatever. But yeah, cheaper than eBay basically by a decent margin, a reasonable margin. That's the kind of thing that we've been doing. And it's been working quite well, to be fair. And we got the idea because Belle did it on her Harry Potter show that she did, where she did amazing job on that show, and she had all her Harry Potter stuff £3 starts, and she had half a dozen items that were
I was gonna put on eBay, wasn't I?
She was gonna put them on eBay, so they were expensive, like more than £10, more than £20, and she just showed them as premium items and said, "I'm happy for this to go for 20. If anyone's interested," and she sold everything.
I did half price, didn't I? So whatever I was going to list it on eBay, I did it half the price. But my highest item I sold was £50, wasn't it? I sold something for 50
You
quid.
sold something
But
for
in
50.
fairness, they got a bloody good
Yeah.
deal because that was worth over £100.
Yeah, so they got a great deal. But you were happy and they were happy. So, you know, it was okay.
Yeah. But sometimes we actually have people come and ask sometimes, don't we, saying, have you got anything that's a little bit more than the stuff that we have on the shelf? Have you got something that, because there are people that are there collecting items, and the little bits of stuff that start at £3 are not necessarily collectibles. I mean, don't get me wrong, we do put stuff on the £3 one that is probably still worth up to £10, but we're happy to let it go because you've got to have some decent stock on there or people aren't going to want to buy.
Yeah.
Definitely a fine line.
Ready Steady Retro said, I think I suggested this before, but it'd be nice if you could both do a couples season podcast. Chris and Belle interviewing other reseller couples. There's got to be a full series there.
What is it with you lot? Why are you trying to get me involved in these videos?
I think that would be hard to do. It's already hard, like, to fill a season with guests because the logistics of getting people on is very, very difficult. It's very time consuming as well, like really time consuming, the podcast. That's why I do it in little sections of 10 and then I have a rest because it does, like, it kind of takes a lot of time. I would counter that and say we could do an entire season with M's Den. How about that?
Yeah.
10 episodes of M's Den.
That would be funny.
Episode 1, sausage party.
Yeah.
Trial and error and whatnot, see what works best. Yeah, true.
Thanks for the Oasis pop fun.
Oh, nice
really
one.
cool.
Oh, I'm glad you got them okay. Thank you very, very much for your
Tilt,
purchase.
says Oliver. Bad Biscuit gets good prices on Whatnot.
Nice.
Lisa says, if you did clothing, I would be interested, but I would still need to be able to make money from it. Laura says, I applied to Tilt a couple of weeks ago and backed out. They were not happy. Do you know what, Laura? I'd say you've dodged a bullet.
It's not great, Laura. I mean,
it's not.
You could have a better experience than us, but I found the platform, like, once you've been, like, Whatnot is so user friendly, right? It has its glitches, but it's very user friendly as a seller on there. And the back end is, that's what she said, the back end is really important, right? As a seller, the back end, when you finish your show and when you're setting it up as well, it's really important that it's user friendly and it's great and Whatnot. It really is.
It could have changed since
it might have done.
It could have adapted since, because we were on it early.
It's been a while. It's been a while since we did it, so they could have changed.
But I refuse. I said I'm not helping you out if you're going on it because it stressed me out too much. I didn't like it at all. Oliverine says, I'm still having hot sweats thinking about missing out on the giveaway because I didn't claim it in time during the show. eBay Live could bring more people to Whatnot as a type of buying will be promoted. It
definitely.
Vinted more.
Definitely can help like that when you have similar stuff going on. Like, it can cross promote, can't it?
Dan says, heating on yet, Chris?
Nope.
Don't be silly. It's not December.
No.
Do you know what? It's not actually been.
It's not bad.
That cold. It's been quite mild here, so we've been all right. Ken says, I'm 61. I still walk around in logo stuff. Perhaps I don't want to get old. Look at it. Chris wears logos.
I'm not 61. Oh, nice one, Ken.
Lisa says, I buy a lot from Whatnot, and if it's not described properly, I will claim my money back.
Okay. Fair dues, though. Yeah, definitely.
Oliverine says it's gone from one extreme to the other, though it did at the beginning. People just nattered on too much, like nah, and no selling, and now people are just I mean, most people are doing, like you started doing, the sudden death, aren't they? Like 5 seconds sudden death.
I tell you what, Magpie, right, on Whatnot blows my mind how he manages those shows. He does 5 seconds sudden death. He literally, the other day I was watching him, he pulls out a pop, 5 seconds, sold, next. Pulls out a pop, next one, 5 seconds. But it's like this conveyor belt like this.
Yeah, he's selling
crazy.
He's selling brand spanking.
Mostly, not all, but mostly. And he always tells you the condition very briefly when you're bidding, but crazy fast. I mean, must be turning over a lot. Let's have a look.
Dan says, I watch some American eBay sellers on YouTube. A few are struggling, but they probably aren't listing enough. Fluffy the Muffin says, if you go to the premium sellers on Whatnot, those buyers will find you and keep coming back. That's what I mean. I just think if we did a premium show, it would probably be a different clientele that we would need. Who, like you said, who are more invested in collecting the items rather than just wanting something cheap.
Bloody hell, Jeff said it's coldest temperatures tomorrow morning in North Carolina, -3 tomorrow.
Ooh.
We've not had it that cold yet.
No, we haven't.
It'll come.
I'm not kidding you, Jeff. It's still like, it's been still like 14, 15 degrees here. We're having a really weird autumn.
I don't think the quality control is quite the same on Whatnot. I've had some bad condition stuff. I know.
There's no quality control on Whatnot.
No, unfortunately.
That's why we pride ourselves on everything going out is in good order, and if it's not, we won't sell it, or we'll let people know, and if they still want to buy it, fair dues.
We know, Emsden, we know you love a good sausage. I'm hoping that's Marie.
Then. What's Ready Steady Retro saying? Because we love you, Belle.
I'm not sure what that's in regards
to. We're that far behind. I don't know what that's
I'm trying
about,
to get down to the bottom of the chat.
Is that because he's trying to get me on the couples thing?
Oh, right.
Simon,
I don't like tilt, says Lisa.
Great results from hard work.
We need not to read out different comments at the same time. I don't like tilt. You can only use it on. Oh, okay. You can only use it on mobile.
It's horrible, tilt. Oh yes, please, a full sausage season with Emsden.
Carol Harris said, "Would eBay Live be a higher value platform than Whatnot?" Don't know. Is the answer to that. Until I get on there and try and see what happens, I don't know.
Oliver and guaranteed Bella's 4 layers on a blanket and says it's not even cold. No, seriously, have I once even hinted that I want the heating on?
No, normally she says, I think we need the heating on now, but we've not needed it yet.
The only reason I'm sort of like almost there is because it's been warm and wet, so I'm struggling to dry my washing. So we might need to start putting some heating on because it's taking 3 days for the washing to dry. And I don't have a dryer. And actually, I've only got 1 layer on. Look, there's skin under there.
Lisa said, when you claim a refund from Whatnot through the seller, what happens? Do you get the money taken from you? It depends what the reason is, Lisa. I've never had a refund taken from me, but if it's like damaged in the post, then Whatnot cover it. But I would assume if it's misdescribed, then it'll be down to the seller. So that's what I would assume. I've never had one though. That's because I'm a good seller.
Oliver says, I was on a show the other day and it was 2 seconds sudden death. Shouldn't be allowed, in my opinion, as people don't know what they're bidding most times.
I just don't. I mean, I can understand the sudden death. I can understand like even 5 seconds or 10 seconds, but 2 seconds.
You've been getting into the sudden death.
Well, I've found that it hasn't really. I found what I've found with the sudden deaths, and I've always been against it because I didn't want to lose stuff really cheap. But what's happening is the prices are fairly consistent still, even when you do sudden death, and you can get through stuff a lot quicker. Like in our 3-hour shows, we've been topping 100 sales, and normally we don't get to 100 in a 3-hour show. We normally sort of top out about 60 to 70, but because we've been doing sudden death, we're moving a lot quicker. So if you think about it, what we used to do before was 30 seconds. And then when it gets into the last 10 seconds, if someone else bids, it resets to 10 seconds. Yeah. So it ends up, one item ends up taking a minute to finish the bidding. So when you do 15 seconds sudden death, it's 15 seconds. It's done. You are literally 3 or 4 times faster.
And I've been loading the shelf as well. None of this handful of items up there. I've just been like chock-a-blocking it. Give people as much choice as they want. Get them bidding. Mixing it up a little bit out.
Dan said there's some pops down to a £5 in Smiths. I always look in Smiths. Sometimes you do get some good ones in there. Whenever we pass one, I will have a look.
Sandra said I bought some new bags from Whatnot. When they arrived, they smelt damp. They must have been stored somewhere. Threw them in the bin and claimed my money back.
Fair enough. I would have done the same, yeah.
This time last year, it was icy here. It was definitely colder last year. Like I said, we seem to be having an oddly warm end of like October, November.
Well, October was there was some cold days in October because we were cold, weren't we? It was like camping out in our bedroom. It was like warm under the sheets and then a cold head. Yeah. But then it's gone warm, hasn't it?
But we have started to do, like, we've got the really thick bedding on, we've got the heated blanket on.
We've upgraded as we go along.
I do wear, while I'm working in the conservatory, I mentioned it the other week, my heated sort of shrug throw thing that I've got, which just takes the edge off it. And I've got like this, I actually got it from the Amazon trade place, didn't I, last year. And it's just this piece of material that hooks together, and you plug it in and stick your legs inside it, and it heats up. So I get like heat from that. And that's enough at the minute just to keep me going.
Thanks, Cheryl. Thank you for joining us.
That's the point. Didn't you get me a table heater the other day?
Yes, I did.
Where is it?
It's down there. I'll give it you tomorrow.
Because we've been to the 2 of the trade outlets, haven't we, recently, in the last week?
Yeah. I like the 10 seconds it gives you time to pre-bid. Yeah, I think 15 seconds on sudden death is quite a nice sweet spot to give people a chance, you know, to get those pre-bids or to get your custom bids in.
Yeah.
2 seconds, you can't even get a custom bid in that time. I don't really understand why you do 2 seconds.
No.
It's like you're never going to achieve the money that you want, are you? I don't think you would.
Fluffy says it has been really warm for November.
Right, let's get down the chat a bit because I've still got two more things to talk about.
I'm really struggling at the minute when we go out because I've got all my big coats out and they're too thick to be wearing. So I'm having to revert back to my autumn wear.
Right, Vinted women's clothing chaos. I had a message today from Vinted, and I know that pretty much everyone did. They changed the categories in women's clothing, and basically, if you're selling women's clothing on Vinted, you got to go through and make sure every item has got, I think it's sizing, has got the correct sizing on it. What a nightmare! Absolutely horrendous. So, like, if you've got more than 100 items, it's a nightmare. If you've got more than 1,000, you know, you might as well just open the window and just go. Horrible. What?
I was laughing at Jeff.
All right. So yeah, anybody been struck down by this Vinted fiasco? It's always like when Vinted do something, they don't have to do it by halves, don't they? You know, at least eBay, when they make a change, they kind of give you some advice, proper advice, or they'll tell you we're doing this and here's how you can bulk edit it. You can't do none of that. You can't bulk edit nothing on Vinted. You can't even find your items. You've got to do one by one. It's horrible to edit anything. I'm hoping they don't change it for sports jerseys because that'll be a bloody nightmare for me. What are you laughing at?
You.
All right. You're looking up there and you're laughing. And it's like, what are you laughing at?
What do you want me to do? Look at you like that and laugh at your face and laugh at your face.
Yes. Yeah, so who's been affected with this shit show, basically, that Laura said there? Women's XL. A women's XL is not 22 to 24.
No, it's
16
to 18,
yeah.
I'd say.
So are Vinted now classing a women's XL as 22 to 24? That's weird. Oh, what a nightmare. What a nightmare.
Yeah. No, I was laughing at Jeff because somebody said about, I think it was Olorine was saying about the 2 second thing is people panic buying, then end up paying over the odds. And Jeff said,
yeah, Jeff was bidding against himself.
Jeff was bidding against himself during the panic buying. Oh, thank you, Ken. It's nice to see that we've got poppies on. Well, of course, we've got poppies on.
Cheers, Ken.
It's Remembrance Week.
What's your Vinted name? Sandra says, I'm just Car Boot Chris. Pretty much like all these here. It's Car Boot _ Chris. You can find me that way if you want to have a look.
The sizing on Vinted is a nightmare. To be fair, the sizing on clothing these days is a nightmare. I can buy anything from a size 12 to a size 16 and not know if it's going to fit.
Apparently, Vinted are preparing to connect the UK and the US marketplaces, and this is related to that. Oh, no.
How are they going to tie them in with the sizing?
Well, yeah, because
they're completely different.
American sizing is different, aren't they?
I'm like a size 6 in America.
American sizing is different. How can you class it as being the same?
That's stupid.
Isn't
Are we going to end up with like a European standardized sizing or something in the middle?
Having said that, on eBay, you put the size in, and it's the same size that's displayed in the US and all over the world. Whatever size you put in. So I guess it's the same. Really see why they need to mess it up. Keep it simple.
Simple but effective.
I know.
They did an update today, and you need to check all your sizings as some are now wrong.
Great. What a nightmare.
You're going to have fun with that.
No, I'm not, because I don't do women's clothing.
Oh, is it only women's clothing?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. At the moment, it's only women's clothing. But I'm guessing they're going to update men's clothing and then whatever else probably at some point. So I expect men's clothing will come as well, because why would it only affect women's clothing? I don't know. Is it because women's clothing has those numbers along with the size sometimes, whereas men's clothing doesn't really have the numbers?
It's mean as in 12 to 14?
Like men's is small, medium, large, extra large, 2XL, and then but women's large could be a 12 or something, 14.
Well, women's large is 12 to 14, so that's why they're saying so XL technically should be 16 to 18.
I'm assuming then on that is that men's might not need to be changed. Maybe it's just women's stuff.
UK size 6 for the win. We should all be in American sizes. Might make us feel a little better. Alex says, I don't even sell on Vinted. Sod waiting 14 days for payments, and the search bar is so poor, and trying to find your own items is a joke. Shame I had better sales as a private seller.
Alex, there is a hack to find your own items quicker. Now, listen to this, guys. This is how you can find your items quicker on eBay. Because like when I sell on Vinted, when I sell something on eBay that's cross-listed on Vinted, I have to go and find it on Vinted and delete it. So this is the best way to find your items. Now, don't shoot the messenger. Promote your store. Give your store a spotlight. When you do that, when you search for your item, it comes up quite high in search results. So it's a lot quicker if you already spotlight your store. It's a shitty way to do it.
It costs you.
It costs you $9.95, I think, for a week's worth of spotlight. But if you spotlight anyway, you will find your items quicker. That's definite, 100%.
Lisa says, I know I have just over 1,000 on Vinted.
Yeah, nightmare job. Nightmare job,
Reseller
Lisa.
and hacker. Can't boot Chris. You have to find the loopholes.
It's not really. I was just saying, it's something that I noticed that when I'm spotlighting, it's much easier to find my stuff because obviously you're getting a boost in search.
So at least you know your spotlighting's working then.
Yeah. When I'm not spotlighting, when I have to find something, it can take much, much longer.
It costs like double now to spotlight.
It normally, I think it's based on how many items you have in your wardrobe. I think it's consistently $9.95 for me, but I have about 700 items in my wardrobe thing in my shop. But I think if you have more, it costs more. Basically, that's the way I understand it. Let me talk about eBay auctions briefly. Right, I've been doing more eBay auctions lately. I've been doing $4.99 starts, $9.99 buy it now. I've been doing $9.99 starts with $14.99 buy it nows. And it was something that Polish Pete said to me, and he said, like, you're paying for 600 auctions every month in your middle shop. He said, try and use some, because like if you run out of your 1,500 allocation, why not use some on the auctions? So I thought, okay, that makes sense. Let's bang some stuff on auction. The problem that I'm finding with auctions, though, I haven't sold much right on auction. However, in the last few weeks, I've sold 5 items on auction. 4 of those 5 failed to pay, ghosted, never paid, cancelled, had to relist them. Only 1 person has ever paid in the last few weeks for an auction. So 1 in 5 are paying for me at the minute. It's shocking. It's worse than the buy it now stuff. And it's a real shame.
Lisa's been consulting ChatG, and she said it told her that doing too many auctions goes against your buy it now items.
Really? I've not found that to be an issue, Lisa. I'm not doing a lot of auctions. I'm doing At any one time, I've maybe got 20 or 30 auctions going. But to be honest with you, if this carries on where people are just winning auctions and not paying for them, I'm just not going to do them anymore because it's just a waste of everyone's time, isn't it? It's a waste of time.
On that note, when you're doing your next live auction, 1p auctions,
1p
everybody loves that.
auctions. I'm not doing them again. No. I've not noticed any negative impact on my store, but definitely, like, there's a definite trend of people not paying for auctions. It's really frustrating. I've got one now. 1 out of 10 that ended a few days ago were not paid. 1 winner not paid. It seems to be. It almost feels like every single one that wins, people are
Just
not
you
buying.
saying that makes my insides curl. I could never do that.
I know, yeah.
I could never do
Or at
that.
least contact me, like say, I'm sorry, I want to cancel. I'd rather that than they leave it for 4 days and I have to then deal with it. It's just annoying.
Alex says, I really wanted Vinted to work for me turning pro, but it did not work for me. Spotlight is a good thing when it works, but other times I had no extra sales. I had 400 items in my vintage shop, took them all off as sales were down for me. That's a shame.
Vinted Pro is definitely, I mean, it's in the T's and C's, isn't it? Your visibility as a Vinted Pro member is less than
Regular.
normal people, normal accounts. So it's in the T's and C's. It's literally written there. It tells you that it is.
It's partly why you niched down, wasn't it, on because you took everything you had off Vinted
I went back to zero. I took it back to zero, and then what I did was I cross-listed one category only, and I only cross-listed jerseys. I had no idea if it was going to work. I didn't know if there was even a demand for American sports jerseys on Vinted, and
it's worked out all right.
It's worked out okay. I'm not doing loads of sales, but I'm doing about, what was my last thing? I'm doing about 800 to 900, somewhere 800 to 900 pound a month on Vinted, just on American sports jerseys now. Over the weekend, let me tell you what I sold over the weekend. And this is right. Over the weekend, I sold a Lakers jersey for 35 quid, a Celtics jersey for 30 quid, a Raptors jersey for 40, and an Orlando Magic jersey for 60 quid. So I only had 4 sales over the weekend on Vinted, but it amounted to 165 quid. So it's quite a nice little side earner. And also, what I find that the spotlight works much better when you're only spotlighting one category of items. I know it makes probably perfect sense to everybody, but not everybody has enough stuff to just do one category. But it definitely works better because you're just much more prominent, much more relevant when a search comes in. If someone's searching an NBA top.
Can't imagine
definitely
there being
more
many
prominent.
People selling American jerseys.
There is quite a lot on Vinted.
Is there?
Yeah, if you search NBA, NFL, there's quite a lot on there.
Right.
But yeah, I just cross-list that category. That's the only category.
Ready Steady said, notice vintage search. Vintage search has changed too. Search and it shows high-priced items first. List said item and it shows low value items first.
The vintage search is terrible anyway. What you notice with vintage searches, whenever you search for anything, it often gives you 160 results no matter what. It's just like the magic number. It's going to present to you 160 items, and most of them are not even directly connected to your search terms that you put in the first place.
I've had some random stuff.
Most of them are not. Like when I search for my own item, it's so specific that there probably should only be 1 or 2 maximum, like 1 or 2 maximum, and one of them will be mine. I do the search so specific, but what happens is it gives me 160 results, and most of them are not what I'm searching for. Whereas it's different when you search on eBay. What happens is if you get that specific search, it will give you the first 2 or first 3 or whatever it is that are exact matches, and then underneath it will say more like this, and then it will give you the similar matches. And I like that. That's a much better system. Vinted just throws up all kinds of shit. It's
Yeah.
worse than eBay Gum, I think, for the search results.
Reddy said eBay auctions should be automatic payment as prerequisite to even bidding.
Definitely, yeah, definitely.
You would think that would be the case,
I
wouldn't
know,
you?
yeah. So yeah, eBay auctions, are they dead? Who is anybody here actually having success with them? Because if you're on a middle store, you get 600 of them for free as part of your 1,500 listings, 600 auctions, part of your deal that you pay for. You pay 90 odd quid for that every month. And that's why Polish Pete was saying to me, you know, try and get some auctions up because you might as well use them. But it's just, people are just not paying. Is anybody having any success? And if so, what does your success look like when it comes to auctions? Is it because you're doing penny starts, 99p starts? Is it a certain type of item that you are doing auctions on? I don't know.
I can't even remember the last time I even looked at something that was on an auction.
I do, because sometimes I'm looking for stuff to flip. So a lot of things I do see on auction.
I'm too impatient to wait for an auction.
Yeah.
I just want to buy it now.
I know.
When I'm looking for
I'm the same.
for something, I just want to go. I want to buy it and come away, and that's
Oh,
it.
if it's for me, I don't really want to be waiting for an auction to end. Carol said, I've tried with auctions, but I don't get any sales from them. And George doesn't touch them.
Andrew says, I use auctions to clear stuff I can't sell on, buy it now, get a couple of sales a month from it.
Yeah.
So nobody's doing fantastic with them, are they?
Is anyone doing amazing out of auctions? Just give me that in the chat.
Krillin says, when I run auctions, I usually put a make offer option on it as well.
Yeah. Or you can either, I don't know what it's like in the US, but on auctions here in the UK, you can have offer on it, but then you can't have buy it now. If you have buy it now on, you can't have make an offer. So you have to choose which way you want to go. I normally have, like, if I do an auction starting at $4.99, I'll have buy it now at $9.99. Unless it's something that, you know, could go to anything, which I very rarely do. I'll just do buy it nows for that.
Demai says they're a middle shop selling it and never use their free auctions. They've had a nightmare chasing up payments, same as you.
Yeah. I think I'm going to abandon ship on the auctions after this next lot are finished. I think I'm going to abandon ship because it's a shame that, you know, we get 600 for free as part of our deal, but it ain't worth it. I feel like I'm banging my head against a brick wall with them.
See what you buy said, I listed something for auction yesterday purely because I couldn't find a price for it. Fluffy says she never buys on auction. And this is the thing. I think we've said this before. We're in an era where people are used to the Amazon buying.
They want it tomorrow.
Yeah. Because if you've got to wait, who wants to wait these days for an auction to finish in a week's time? Even a day's time. You just don't want to, because 9 out of 10 times I'll forget. And then I won't be there at the end to try and snipe it or bid for it or whatever, and I'll lose out anyway. And then I've got to start again.
Yeah. eBay, same as Alex was saying, that eBay started off auction only, didn't it?
Yeah.
I seem to remember in my head, like maybe early 2000s or something, when they suddenly said you can now just do buy it now. And it was like a revelation, wasn't it? Suddenly you could just sell like a shop.
Yeah.
M's Den, we stopped doing auctions because we weren't selling much.
Bill says I bid on about 200 auctions a month probably, but I don't sell using them very often at all, maybe a handful a year. Phil's the one keeping all the auctions running by the looks of it. Krillin says, but if I put it at auction and I get a lot of watches, then I can adjust which offer I would take on a make offer.
Okay. Maybe it works different in the US. I'm not sure.
Lisa says, nah, you just don't get the prices. And I have one at 99p and they offered me less.
Absolutely ridiculous. Block. Straight away, block.
Ready Steady Retro said, especially if you're running Sunday finish auctions, taking a week to sell for pennies if you're
yeah, it's not worth it, is it? It's not worth it. When I started on eBay, there was no PayPal and I received payment in the post by checks or cash. Yeah, absolutely. I remember getting like pound coins sellotaped to a piece of paper or a card, you know, put into a birthday card, pound coins in it.
Showing your age now, dear.
No checks as well. There used to be something called no checks, which was a bit like PayPal, like a money transfer system called no checks, and that was part of the eBay system. Yeah. So anyway, there you go. Coming up this week, podcast this week is with Keith Pitco. It is Thursday the 13th, I think, which is Monday, 11, 12, 13. Thursday the 13th at 1 p.m. Keith Pitco quit eBay completely. Keith has quit eBay, but he's doing something else
He's
instead.
got some amazing stuff going on.
He's doing something completely different on his own. He's had enough of eBay. So if you want to hear a bit more about that, tune into the podcast on Thursday at 1 p.m.
Have we haven't got Whatnot this week, have we?
No. Whatnot will be next week. Or it could be eBay Live if they get the finger out. I don't know. But we'll let you know either way which it's going to be. One or t'other.
And it will be Tuesday.
There'll be a video out of the weekend on the channel as per usual. We went to... I'll probably do the video that we did this weekend. There's no car boot video, but we went to a shop. If you're in the Northwest, I think you'll know it more than other places, called the Trade Outlet, and also a place called Frugal. Has anybody heard of it?
Amazon
Or them?
returns.
So the Trade Outlet is like Amazon overstocks and returns, massive shop with all kinds of shit in it. And Frugal is the same company, but I think it's more clothing related, and it's all discount stuff. So there's a new shop opened in Bangor, just up the road from us, and we went up there.
It's massive.
Huge.
They've taken over an old Debenhams, so you can imagine how big it is. It's huge.
And we went to see if it was any good, because we've done there's a Trade Outlet in is it Ellesmere Port, that direction,
Chester way, yeah.
Chester, Ellesmere Port, that kind of way. There's a couple around there, Saltney. We've done those before, but this new one in Bangor opened up, so we thought we'd give that a go. So we made a video. We've got footage inside us picking stuff, looking at the prices, seeing how cheap things are.
Yeah, I saw that they've got one in Wrexham as well, Andrew, but obviously Wrexham's further
too
for us
far.
than Bangor is. Bangor's only like 40 minutes from us.
Bangor's now the closest one to us, because I think the one at Costco is about 45 minutes, so it's just a bit longer.
And to be fair, it's a lovely drive down to Bangor from us along the coastal road. And Bangor itself wasn't too bad, was it? We did say, because it was a Sunday when we went, so clearly in Bangor on a Sunday, nobody gets up early. Nobody. And the shops don't open till about 11. So we did say we wanted to go on a weekday, didn't we? When maybe there'd be more stuff open.
Yeah.
Have a nice look round. So that was the other thing I was thinking about, that one being better, because when we go to the Chester one, there's nothing else there.
Not Chester.
Well, the Ellesmere Port one went up near Costco. There's nothing else there for us to do, is there?
No.
Whereas this one is like literally in Bangor town centre. It's got a massive multi-story car park facing, so there's plenty of parking, and it costs, you know how much it costs? 50p all day parking.
On a Sunday.
On a Sunday. But even through the week, it's like £1 for 2 hours. Can't argue with that. Jeff says, if you go to those Goodwill bins, make sure your tetanus shots are up to date. Gross crap in there. Oh, yeah. Go back and watch some of our videos when we've been root, and I'm like,
yeah, nasty. I don't know how people do those Goodwill bins, because it's absolutely disgusting. I could not.
There was people with gloves when we went, weren't there?
Yeah, I've seen quite a few Americans doing the Goodwill bins, and I'm like, I can't be arsed with that. That's way too much hard work. It's disgusting, dirty, and it's worse. It's like worse than a jumble sale here in the UK. Like worse than a jumble sale, and jumble sales are bad. I don't really enjoy jumble sales at all.
I know Cheshire Oaks is round the corner from Ellesmere Port, but you've still got to get in the car and drive somewhere else. Whereas the one in Bangor is literally on the town centre. You walk out and there's like 2 shopping places facing each other, like indoor places, and then you've got the whole high street.
And to be fair, Cheshire Oaks is all right for the odd time when you want to have a wander.
We
but
never buy anything.
never buy anything from there. Nothing's ever that cheap from Cheshire Oaks. It's really not.
No.
Sometimes, we end up going in the same sort of 5 or 6
There's a
shops.
cheap cosmetic shop that I go in. That's about it.
And that's about it, really. I don't mind it, though. Like, sometimes, like, have we been with Steve and Lana Cheshire Oaks?
Of course we have.
Sometimes, because they're only literally around the corner, so.
I walked it back from Cheshire Oaks with Lana.
But yeah, it's not as cheap as what you think. There.
Well, it is just not our sort of cheap price. That's the difference. It's all right if you want your designer labels at a cheaper price, but not the sort of prices we want to pay. Andrew goes to the big M&S. We've been in there, and I don't even think that's that cheap. We went in there not that long ago, and they had a big sale on in Marks and Spencer's, and I couldn't find anything that was of a price I wanted to pay. And secondly, the sizes are always either tiny or massive. There's none of the normal sizes in the middle. So Andrew's finally going to Bangor. But you should see the way the people can get up there and go fight over items.
I remember Chris handing out some dirty bra to Belle. Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't nice in there. To be fair, I get very overwhelmed when we go to the Goodwills and the charity shops in America anyway, because they're just massive.
Yeah.
They're so big.
Rob says, sorry, Chris, you're not going to find the buried treasure in the perfectly manicured charity shops.
That is possibly true, but you've got to be
dedicated. I would rather not find it than dig through those Goodwill bins.
You've got to be dedicated.
No, I'd rather not, thank you.
Cheshire Oaks was so good back in the day, late 90s. It's like everything else, though, isn't it, now? If I'm honest, that's like saying when we used to go to Florida and you had the outlet malls. They were outlet malls. They were amazing to go to, and you'd come back with suitcases full of dirt cheap stuff. The last few times we've been, we've hardly bought anything because it's pretty much retail price. The discounts are just not there anymore.
No, that's true.
Don't know how they can still call themselves outlet malls.
I know.
Which is why we kind of turn to more thrifting, haven't we?
Yeah, you get better value thrifting than you do going to the outlets.
Do you remember what year did we go to New York? And we went to an outlet mall there. Oh my God, we had a field day.
Oh, that was amazing.
We bought so much stuff.
I just remember buying Calvin Klein stuff for literally a handful of dollars. I bought an amazing Calvin Klein jacket. I think it was like $10.
Yeah.
Should have been like $250.
I've still got a pair of jeans that I wear now that I bought then. That's how good quality they are, because that was
Rob might know this one. Rob might know the outlet in New York.
Is it
Wood something?
Woodbury?
Could be that. Rob will know it. Krillian.
Just on the outskirts.
Just outside New York, there is an outlet mall, and we went. It helped that we were there for the Christmas and New Year sales, but oh my God, we filled our boots.
Loads of Calvin Klein underwear at that was
amazing.
Like $1.
I'm guessing if we went to the outlet malls in Florida in January and December,
maybe they'd have
it'd probably be cheap as well, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I've
got Woodbury in my head.
Yeah, I don't know if that's something from The Walking Dead or something. Woodbury.
I know. Winnie Metal says, "I'm just going to the food hall, stuff the clothes." That's normally what we end up doing. We just end up going for something to eat.
Krillin's here, and he says, "Oh, I thought you were going to tell us about that outlet was called." I have to go to the non-English. Oh yeah, you said that before. You do well in the like. It's like Hispanic areas and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Woodbury Commons. Is that it? Woodbury Commons?
Possibly. I thought it was called Woodbury. I thought it was called Woodbury.
Could be that. Anyway, it doesn't really matter, does it? But it was very good anyway. But
all we was pointing out was that we've been
we had
numerous times recently, like over the last few years, and we're just not finding that.
I think we're in a slightly different world now than what we were, because we went to New York in around 2015-ish, something like that, and that was before the world just went nuts. And you could still get bargains in places. I don't really think there are many bargains out there anymore. But
No.
anyway, if you want to see the video at the weekend, does go into the trade outlet, which is all Amazon returns, Amazon overstocks and stuff. Crazy stuff. And Frugal.
Which I will say, ladies,
We'll wait for the weekend.
Ladies, I could have spent a fortune in there. I could have redone my summer wardrobe in there had it been closer to summer, because they had so much stuff, and I'm telling, a lot of it was like a couple of quid, £2-3. It was good.
And thank you, sorry, Rob, thank you for that.
Oh yeah, thank you
for the $2 shout out. Super chat, that's it. Super chat. Forgot what it's called. Thank you, Rob. Thank you. You know, you don't have to send a super chat to get to read out your comment. You don't need to do that.
That it? Are we done? Are we up to date?
I think we're ready for the duck race, guys. Ready for the duck race. What's the prize for tonight? Well, tonight's duck race prize is a carryover from a couple of weeks ago. This is an unclaimed prize. It did go unclaimed, and it's the wooden vintage duck from Jeff and Tracy. We've got some Halloween mini ducks in there. Unfortunately, Halloween's passed, but didn't get claimed. And we've got Belle's Temu classic mystery box in there.
It's not a mystery box. It's a Dr. Ghost.
Oh, a Dr. Ghost. You get a free ghost.
Yeah.
So that is tonight's duck race prize. So we'll get ready for that.
185th duck race. We're not far off now. We're not far off the champion of champions duck race. So you haven't got many more races to get into that.
Here we go, guys. Belle's going to do the commentary.
Oh
no! Oh no! When this happens, it doesn't end well.
For anybody that's new and watching us and has no idea what they're about to witness, this is like the best 2 minutes of your life. If you would like to partake,
if you've got no life,
yeah. If you would like to partake in next week's duck race, all you've got to do is, after the show's finished, come back onto the comments section below and just leave a comment, and that will automatically get you into next week's duck race.
There you go. If you want to be in the duck race,
prize came very quickly.
If you want to be in the duck race, that's what you got to do. You got to come back and comment.
Anyone ever won twice on the run?
Don't think so, but Carby Chris has one.
Jeff.
You ready, babe? And they're off. Go.
Oh, is it me?
Yes.
So yeah, I don't know what to say now because he's caught me off guard. I missed the bit where he said I was commentating. So let's have a look at the front of the pack and who is leading this bunch of wacky ducks at the moment. We have Nothing Major down at the bottom as a naked duck and Sheriff Roscoe in the middle, but Neil Dobbs has just peaked a little bit too early there and he's off to the back of the pack. So is Shabba. All these naked ducks are just giving up. They've got no stamina whatsoever. Sales of the Unexpected is bobbing along in the middle. Nothing Major is doing quite well down at the bottom. 49 Toddy is streaming up there as fast as he can. Now he could be. Did he win last week?
He's won the Halloween.
Oh right, he won the Halloween. So he could be in for another win here in his little panda outfit. Nothing Major has had enough. They're sick of being at the front. Lazy Jane is a little unicorn, and just above that is Flip and Phil and Emsdem. Emsdem are there, and they're a naked duck. Naked ducks have a really good chance of winning. Helen is in the middle of the pack, and Lisa has joined them. Who's that? Something, I can't see who that was now. Why are you filming me? Helen is leading the pack with a little hearts ducks going on. I can see, let's see who's in the middle. We've got Kez TV, Richard Payne is coming for a nosy up at the front. Alknax is there too. Neil Dobbs is still bobbing around in the middle of the pack, along with Peter Ray. Cavallis is there too. Sandra Parker's up at the top, and Linlin. This pack is changing constantly. Ian G is now having a look. You're a little bit late there in your witch's outfit. Frey Andy Bentos is a little bear. He's made his way to the front, trying to have a see if he can make it. We're down to the last 20 seconds, and it's Sarah in the lead with Mrs. AJ just behind. Linlin is just behind them with Kez TV. That are the four that are holding the front of the pack, but nobody seems to be going in the right direction at the minute. Everyone's going backwards. The last 5 seconds, this could be anybody's race. It's going to be Chris Tyler as a naked duck. Is it? It is! Tyler! Why have you just recorded me?
I might use that for something.
Thank you.
Well done, Chris.
Well done, Chris.
Chris Tyler wins. Is he here? I think we've seen Chris, haven't we?
He was in earlier. Whether he's still here, I don't know. So yeah, as I mentioned just before the duck race, around about Christmas time at some point, we haven't decided if it's going to be Christmas Day, Boxing Day, or whatever this year. But we do a Champion of Champions duck race. So anybody that has won a duck race throughout the year is entered into the grand finale, and we put together like a little hamper that gets sent out to you as a prize. Oh, and this year we've also got the trophy thing that
tankard,
Jeff, the trophy tankard that Jeff has donated to us. So you'll also get that too. So get in there, and don't forget, don't matter how many times you win, you only get one entry.
Yeah. Well done, Chris. Chris, you know what to do. Message me, Instagram, Facebook, or email me. Email is below in the description. Just contact me somewhere, and we'll get your prize off.
Who got all the sweets last week? Was it Lisa?
Could have been Lisa, but I can't remember.
Is that because Lisa said her prize came very quickly? So
there you go. That's good.
Did you eat the chili sweets?
That was.
Was that not Lisa?
Toddy.
Oh, that was at Toddy.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. You won't have got that yet because it only went out yesterday.
Lisa got all the Halloween sweets, didn't you? That was a bloody lot of Halloween sweets as well.
Jeff said Chris Tyler joins the 4-time Champions Club.
Wow. 4 times. I can't believe people are winning 4 times, and then we literally still have people that have not won.
How are we ending the show tonight, Dave?
We've got Woodburn Commons Outlets as Irish reseller. We've got hello Irish reseller. Hi from Ireland. Hope you're well.
Nice one. Welcome.
Thank you for joining us. We are about to finish, but it's lovely for you to pop in.
That was it. Woodburn, nearly Woodbury.
Yeah.
Just
Woodburn
one letter
Commons
out.
Outlet.
Nice one. Thank you for that.
I got some Quality Street as well. Well, I hope you haven't ate them all in one go.
Right. Here we go.
Resell for Rescue said they came second once.
Right.
Debs. Thanks for ditching us, Debs.
Yeah, nice and your mates are. You're no longer sardine.
No. No, we've missed you tonight, Debs. We've missed you. Fancy sending your husband in as your backup.
All right, we're going to chat G to finish us off.
Carol McDonald is the 7-time champion, head and shoulders above all others. You want to come say bye to everybody? Come on, fluffy butt.
See, Belle is creating, like, this is what she does. She does these things, and then Cookie creates a routine out of it. So once she's done this twice, where she's lifted her up at the end of the show, Cookie then knows that she gets to be lifted up at the end of the show.
I create a monster.
And then it becomes a routine.
Yeah.
It's crazy how that dog gets into routines of doing stuff.
Yeah, very, very quickly.
Innit? Right.
Deborah says I moderated on Finders, Beepers, History Seekers.
Oh,
what the hell?
Interesting.
That's a name and a half. Well, I hope you had fun anyway. We did miss you.
Hey, Chat G.
Hey there. Good to hear from you. I'm right here, so just let me know what you need.
We're live on YouTube as per usual, Monday nights. I thought you would have known that by now when I'm asking you. But we need your input for the end of the show.
Absolutely. I'm ready to jump in. Monday Night Live on YouTube. I've definitely got that on my radar. So just let me know what kind of fun or input you need for the end of the show, and I'll try to bring it home.
We're looking for a joke to end the show, and we want it to do with eBay auctions, no ladders involved, and it must be the most hilarious joke you've ever come up with. Like something so funny it will just knock our socks off. And then when you've done the joke, just say goodbye to everybody in the chat and thank them for coming and spending time with us.
All right, let's make it a good one then. Here we go. Why did the eBay auction go to therapy? Because it had too many bids and was feeling a bit too under the hammer. All right, maybe that's a groaner, but hopefully it's sock knocking enough for you. And with that, thanks so much everyone for hanging out tonight. Really appreciate you all being here, and we'll catch you next time.